Today we're talking about the Rolex Explorer II
with a nice little polar dial. Hello, we're Clockbait. I'm Luke.
I'm Anthony.
And yeah, normal service has resumed. I'm back on the channel. I've no longer been replaced by Monty the dog, although some people did say it was better for the channel and that he had better hair. I can't argue on
No, he does have better hair, but you are both full of blonde curly locks, so
yeah,
he wasn't too much of a change, to be honest.
Just spoke more sense.
Yeah, it spoke more sense and better than the pair of us.
We got a dog on me. He's not happy I've taken his place.
No. He's not going to save you.
Mate, he had a bit of internet fame, and look at him now.
That's it, he's like, right, I'm supposed to be in this video. Sit, lay down, stay.
Sorry for looking a little bit ropey today.
Oh yeah.
We went to our first red bar yesterday in London, and it was really good, but I think we both drank a bit too much. Some more than others.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear, but no, yeah, really fantastic night. So yeah, if you're in London or actually they're all over the place now, aren't they? So
I have no idea. I know there's one in London, one in Glasgow. I don't know where else. Red Bar Cornwall.
Red Bar Cornwall.
Red Bar Stoke-on-Trent.
In a farm somewhere.
But no, yeah, it's good fun, and no, people are really friendly. It wasn't. I almost had this kind of perception it was going to be a little bit snooty, but it wasn't like that at all. It was just for the people who wanted to chat nonsense about watches. So
absolutely fantastic watches as well. There's some absolutely stunning things we saw last night. So yeah, no, definitely get yourself along to one of those events because they're really good.
In your area.
In your area, yeah. Or country. It's not just in the UK, is it? It's Canada, US, etc.
In your country.
So anyway, wristwatch check. What you got on today, mate?
I've got an, of course, I've got a Speedmaster one. Last night. I've got it back on the bracelet actually, just for a little while. It makes a little change, and it's quite nice. I quite like it.
We do have that habit of always just switching our watches over to a NATO or a leather strap straight away. So you kind of miss a bracelet every now and again.
You do.
But yeah, no, that's good.
And what have you got on, sir?
The actual watch we're talking about today. So my 1997.
You lazy bastard! Wouldn't even change your watch.
No, I literally have had this on since I got it. It hasn't left my wrist. I love it that much. Well, apart from when I took it off to change the bracelet. Well, off.
Yeah.
I forced myself to wear it with the bracelet for like 3 days, but no, straight onto the leather strap. But yeah, my 1997 Polar Dial Explorer II, which I am massively in love with. I really am.
Should we do a brief Clockbait history?
Clockbait history, yeah.
Explorer.
So, yeah, buckle yourself in. This will be a good one. It was again. It's one of those. It's one of those Rolexes that were launched in the 50s, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Edmund Hillary and the other matey. They both went up, but only Hillary got the credit because the other guy was a Sherpa. Everyone was like, oh, they just die anyway.
Yeah.
But
as is the way, yeah.
But no, he wore. It wasn't an Explorer. He actually wore up.
It was an Oyster Perpetual, wasn't it?
It was an Oyster Perpetual.
But no one knows which Oyster Perpetual or anything like that. It's just
don't know the reference. But I know that I think Rolex they sponsored the Ascent that year because no one had climbed it, had they?
That's marketing. That is marketing. I think a few people had climbed it, but
never summited.
But never summited.
Never summited. Okay. Some people have tried. Lots of people have probably died on the way. Because imagine over then they didn't do it without oxygen or anything.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I can't get up the stairs without oxygen, let alone getting up that mountain. No thanks.
Yeah, he wore that, right? And then was it that year or the year later? It's 53. I can't remember what year he climbed Everest, but in 53 they did actually dialed Explorer. It became a new model.
So the Explorer is just an Oyster Perpetual, like my one says Oyster Perpetual, and then it's just got Explorer underneath it. So they were black and white dials. I think all of the prototypes before they actually brought it out.
And the Explorer was black when the first one came out. It was black.
The first Explorer was black, but some of the prototypes were white, and that's what's rumoured that Sir Edmund was wearing. So who knows? We don't. We definitely don't.
I don't have a clue.
We can add that to the list of things we don't know. The ever-growing list.
Honestly.
So what was the first reference was 6350?
I've no idea. The only ones I really care about, I like your one. And I love Explorer ones, I do, and that's on my want list massively. 36mm Explorer 1. But the reference I really love is the 1016 reference, which is
just mental money.
They've just gone silly. And considering it's weird because they're not even hugely rare by like rare standards because they were produced for nearly
26 years.
I think it's the Hodinkee tax has come into it because I think they started talking about it and they pretty much doubled and they're still going up. It's mad. Well, they're ranging between 10 and 15 grand at the moment and they're only going up. So yeah,
that's one to add to the list that we'll never have. Yeah, so that was 26 years with the black dial, 36mm. I think it went to 1988. My maths is always awful. And then from then on, because it was introduced, 1962 it was introduced.
I could tell you were thinking then, because
I was really thinking, like, trying to do maths in my head.
School again on the thick table, thinking like that.
But got a dunce cap on. But the Explorer II then wasn't released until 1971.
Okay, that had the big orange hand on it, didn't it?
Yeah,
they
which
look
is
amazing.
Lovely. Yeah,
they were black dial only, weren't they?
Yeah, still black dial only. I don't think it was until the 80s. Is it? Yeah, 85. 85, the polar dial come out.
Okay.
On the reference 16550, but then that was only for 4 years.
Okay.
And then they brought out the 16570.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, it's weird just for those 4 years. There's not really many Rolexes that only kind of go for 4 years. So.
Isn't it weird, because it was just always known as the Explorer before that until the Explorer 2 came out, so the other one was just known as the Explorer 1. Everyone just calls them Explorer 1s now. But that's such lazy like marketing. It is, yeah. It looks nothing like, I mean, okay, Explorer 1, you have the 36mm case, where you used to just always have the 36mm case, and you had the iconic, the 3, 6 and 9,
which is what I always associate with. Yeah, I always associate those with an
non-date, freehand, no complications. That has what is GMT. It has. Does the bezel rotate? I guess.
No, it's fixed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, fixed bezel on these. Yeah.
Yours has just been done by super glue.
Yeah, it's probably just been super glued on.
Okay, fixed bezel.
Explorer.
But it's got a bezel. Mm-hmm. It's a totally different watch, and it's the same case essentially as a sub, pretty much, isn't it? It's the same Oyster case.
I think it's the same Oyster case. So
what gets?
It's even got the same caliber as the normal GMT Master as well.
Definitely.
So it's 3185, and then the new one's 3187.
Name? I don't know why. Maybe someone knows that.
It's marketing. So it's the same reason why. Is it Walsdorf? I can't remember.
Hans
Waldorf, that's it. I knew there was an S somewhere in his name. So yeah, Hans Waldorf obviously bought Tudor out to add that other price point. So the actual GMT Master 2 is a lot more expensive than the Explorer 2.
Yeah, and it's the same movement, right?
It's the same movement. It's essentially the same watch, but not the same. So it's kind of just him doing his fancy marketing again.
But with the Explorer 1, they look so different. Like, I don't know who come up to them and go, should we just call this one an Explorer 2? Yeah, I think it was a Friday.
Yeah, but no, I think it's a tall watch. So the Explorer is a massively good tall watch. Yeah. So your GMT Master 2, you're not really going to be bashing that up and down anywhere you go when you're out on your adventures.
No, that's true.
So you get the cheaper one, marketing again, you don't mind bashing it because it's even more of a tall watch.
On that same note then, right, so you have the Submariner, then you have the Sea Dweller, and then you have all the different ones. They've all got different names, they're the same bloody watch, just call that Sub 1, 2 and 3. Sub dive.
Can you imagine if they called it Sub 1,
2 and 3. Sub dive sort of deeper, and then deepest.
It's like porn movies. Deeper and deepest.
The ultimate trilogy.
The ultimate trilogy.
Sorry, I've taken you off tangent there. You were doing such a good history lesson.
Good history lesson? I don't know about that.
Well, for us anyway.
So Explorer 2, that's the one we're mainly talking about. So that was 85 that come out. So black and polar dial, and then that went all the way up till 2011, I think it was. So, and in 2011, then they kind of ruined it by making it a 42mm case, and obviously the dial markers, the hour markers on the dial are just too big. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Well, I think the 40, it sits so well. Honestly, it's such an amazing looking watch.
Just wears perfectly. It wears exactly the same as my sub, and it's just.
It was kind of the ugly duckling of the family, wasn't it, for a little while?
Yeah, I mean, I was offered one about 5-6 years ago for 1,500 quid. Stupid me. And I kind of turned it down, thinking that is the ugliest Rolex I've ever seen, bar any bimetal ones I've seen. But to me, it just looked so horribly 90s at the time that 1,500 quid was just not going there. And then obviously I've started to realise they're going up, and I've been looking at them for months now. And then all of a sudden this one's come up and had to have it. So again, it's one of those watches now that's in the collection and it's gonna stay.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you at all. I think out of all your collection, that is That's
your
my favourite.
yeah.
My favourite one by far. I think that you can wear that every single day. I actually, as well, I do prefer it on the bracelet. It does look amazing on that, but I prefer it on the bracelet.
Yeah, I'm really. This is just so comfortable. I love old leather. So
yeah.
But I think I'll probably put it back on the bracelet for a little while again, because I did the chap last night. He had his on a bracelet, and I was like, oh, I really quite like it.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit worried about this one I bought. So it was Box and Papers. But this is 1997, so it's tritium. So it's got
what year it is.
Yeah, 1997. So it's got the tritium. I really wanted tritium because I don't know. I just love tritium rather than the Super Luminova. And it's got the Swiss T25 on the bottom of the dial. But the lume still works.
Who cares? Who cares?
So it's probably serviced at some point, but
with
I
the
can't.
service dial, but it don't really matter, mate.
Because it's starting to go creamy in certain lights. So
I think it's turning now. I don't know.
But how would it still be working if it's turning? So I'm a bit confused, but hey, I still love it. It's not going to detract away from the fact that I really do love it. And
people get so hung up on original features, and to a degree, certain degree, I do agree.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
What?
We have excuses, mate. We're hungover.
So yeah, I love original features, known polished cases, but for the money that people ask for that, you can pay double for a non-polished case. And don't get me wrong, I love sharp, but you know, that's another.
This is sharp actually. After I took the bracelet off, the inside of the lugs, I actually cut my finger. Is that sharp? I was like, wow, because my other sub must have been polished to within an inch of its life.
You need to go and see the doctor about the skin condition, mate.
Skin condition is just falling apart.
Well, I was tightening the bracelet and my hand come off. I don't know what's happening, but it's unpolished.
As I say, it's kind of one of those watches that's just grown. It's the same with any kind of Rolex that's not very popular at the start. They just start climbing in value.
They do.
They really do, don't they? You think the Milgauss, I think, is going to be next. That horrible, ugly green thing with that orange zigzaggy.
But we're not massive fans of the Milgauss, are we? Really?
No.
I used to be. I used to really like it.
And the green glass.
I don't mind the green. It's just the second hand I don't like. Again, Friday watch. Someone was pissing about and just went, "Oh no, let's let my son in for the day."
Let him design a watch with his crowns.
He's 6. Yeah.
There you go with your Crayolas. He went, put that into production.
It's when Harry Potter was about, and he went, "Oh."
Yeah, it looks like the sky on his head, doesn't it?
I think you're right. I think they will creep up, and people will be going. But I reckon 5 years down the line, I'll be like, I bloody love them. Why doesn't everything have lightning strikes?
Exactly. Can you imagine? I don't think we'll ever get to that point, but I think your money's safe in one of these.
100%.
If you buy right now,
100%.
It can only go up. I think.
Yeah, totally.
It's not going to get to the level of a sub, I don't think, but it's not going to be too far behind. I think it will carry on following a pre-ceramic sub.
Definitely.
But I am in absolute love of it. I don't know how to use the GMT function. I don't even know how to
I was going to say a few little specs about the watch. So it's 40mm.
Yeah.
It's got that lovely thin case.
Yeah, it is.
It sits so well on the wrist.
Yeah.
What is it? 20. It's
experience with that.
Yeah. 20mm lug width, right?
Yeah, 20mm lug width. So you can literally use.
Is it sapphire?
Yeah, sapphire.
Okay, sapphire.
Non-anti-reflective, obviously.
I do like the brushed steel bezel as well. I think that works so well.
Yeah, the thing is with the brushed steel bezel is you have to find one that isn't battered, unless you like that kind of look. But it's not something that can be refinished, and it's not like the subs where you can just kind of have a bezel insert you put in.
I don't mind. I mean, like we said, the kids call it patina.
Yeah.
And but no, I think it works, and it works. I mean, you're using it as a tool watch as well. You've been.
And that's a strange thing. Yeah, but that's a strange thing though. It's sold as a tool watch, yet it has quite a delicate brushed steel bezel, which is very easily marked. So you would have thought they would have made it out of something a bit more hardy.
No, maybe, yeah. No, I agree, maybe.
But that's where you're paying your money for the GMT Master 2.
Yeah.
So,
and speaking of GMT, so as a GMT function, none of us really know how to work that.
No, I really should look into that.
I know, but it's going to help you out when you go down for your camping trips in Devon.
Yeah, exactly. I barely got a passport. I barely leave the country, so yeah, it's a pointless watch for me. But I love it.
No, it's awesome. I love the red handle. I prefer the red. What do you call it?
The red GMT hand. Yeah.
I prefer that over the orange.
I really don't like the orange. I don't like the lume on the new one. I don't like the case on the new one. And I don't like the hour markers on the new one.
So you're a fan then?
I still like it, but all those 4 things.
But you prefer what you have on the older models.
Yeah, exactly. Really, Mum? He looks like a little fluffy sheep.
He's got a lovely voice.
Man, shush. When did they get rid of the tritium? That was 1999, wasn't it?
98, 99, I think. Yeah, the transition.
The transition, 98, 99, and the one that everyone seems to want to go for, which I don't understand. It's just got Swiss written on the bottom of the dial, which I think is a 99 model.
Okay.
So it's a transition between tritium to super luminova. So I mean, if you're really funny and you want to look for something like that, then like go and look for that. But
I had no idea. I had no idea about that.
That seems to be the go-to one, but I just prefer tritium. I want it, and I love the Swiss T25 dial. I always have done. So it matches my sub as well.
It's safe to say, I think, in kind of summary, you're over the moon with it. You know, you really are over the moon with it. It's I
wouldn't say I prefer it to the sub.
They're different.
Monty, you can't drink tea, mate.
You're drinking my tea. What tea bags are in there?
What are you doing? So yeah, basically, we think the Explorer II is an amazing watch. We'd like to add an Explorer 1 to the collection at some point, with a bit of luck. That would be quite nice.
I really, really want one.
It's who beats who to the pip and gets one first. Well, not that it matters.
But I think you'll beat me with the up-and-coming house purchase. Yeah.
No, thankfully I'm staying in my house, so I have no stringent coin purse or purse strings.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're
about?
hungover, mate.
Far too hungover.
It's fine.
This is a hard video to film. So yeah, if you haven't tried one on, go and try one on, and yeah, if you like it, go and buy it.
You will like it. You will like it. That's the thing. When you try them on, especially in the polar dial.
See, my wife hates it. She says it's the worst watch I own. She has no taste, clearly. I mean, she's married to me, so...
I won't get to say nothing.
So yeah, we've been Clockbait. Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a like and maybe consider subscribing. Monty wants to help us sign off as well.
Well, aren't you a good boy?
So yeah, there'll be plenty more of us talking bollocks about watches to come. See ya. Bye.